So today we're going to be talking about mental maps. Now you may be asking, what is a mental map? Well, a mental map is a person's point of view perception of their area of interaction. Or in psychology, they are also known as cognitive maps, which are mental representations of one's physical environment. So in 1948, there was a psychologist by the name of E.C. Tolman who first introduced cognitive maps. Tolman studied rats that were put into a maze to receive a reward, no reward, or delayed reward, depending on which group they were in. And when they went through this maze, he made it so that they couldn't see anything, thus blocking out unimportant information from their cognitive maps, since cognitive maps really only rely on the important, relevant information to the person, and this is how these kind of work. Mental maps are a way that people use to get around on the daily. You usually take a certain path because you remember which way to go due to these mental maps you've created of the area. When it's 3 a.m. in the morning and you're going to your refrigerator from your bedroom because you have the munchies, you won't end up walking into a wall. Oh, jeez. Sorry, that was a wall. A wall. Oh, what the f***? Imagine that you're at a friend's house for the first time and you don't know where the bathroom is, you really have to go. So you ask them, hey, where's the bathroom? Well, they're going to take you to that bathroom, they're going to show you where it is, and then you're going to create a mental map to remember where that is so you won't ever have to ask them again. Just because you know where the bathroom is doesn't mean you're actually going to know where everything else in the house is. Mental maps filter out unimportant information, so if you don't actually pass the kitchen, you won't remember where it is. As far as your brain's concerned, the only real rooms that exist in that house are the bathroom, the room you walked into, and probably the hallway you used to get there. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, mental maps are really great, I can just use them wherever. However, there's a caveat. Mental maps work a lot better when you're in a place for a lot of time, it's a lot smaller, and it's not a 600-some mile trip to, Florida. That being said, there are really 3 parts to this. There's information, size, and sight. So just because you're in a place for a lot of time, you know what it's like, doesn't always mean you're going to remember everything about it. We'll take a look at sight first. Sight is a place where something is located. This is also referring to the immediate surroundings of it and those attributes. For instance, we'll take a look at Slippery Rock campus as our sight. In regards to size, our campus is pretty large, so you can either look at size as small, medium, or large, or however you want to define it. But taking into account size, the smaller the place is, the easier you're going to make a mental map for it and remember it. And simply because a person remembers almost everything about a large location doesn't always mean that they do remember everything about a large location. What they will remember is more along the lines of what is relevant to them at that time. So say your classes are all in Vincent Science Center, you're really only going to make a mental map that's really pertinent around Vincent. And it wouldn't really be particularly beneficial to make a mental map of, say, the inside of ECB if you're never really in there and it's not actually part of your everyday life. I think we all really know what information is. If not, I'm sorry, but information is all the physical attributes of the environment that are in this mental map. And it'd be like a doorway, a stairwell, where all the classrooms are, that kind of information. These maps, they aren't a conscious process, they're subconscious and automatic. We don't purposefully think about doing it like we don't purposely think about breathing. It's kind of like the id in psychology, Sigmund Freud, the repressed feelings. Yeah, because someone got famous off of theories that weren't scientifically proven. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this TLDR video, you might like this one here on the left about your brain on video games. If you're looking for something more entertaining, you might want to watch this PUBG clip over here on the right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.